Hi, parents and caregivers. Little People Montessori Preschool has created an activity guide to assist you through this lockdown period to keep your children on track with their learning, in line with the curriculum that we follow. We have made a YouTube channel called Little People Montessori Preschool. You can see some of the videos that have been uploaded. To be updated about these videos, please subscribe to the channel. I will take you through this guide step by step, and hopefully it will help you to maintain the learning and the routines that the children have been used to at the preschool. The link to this document is underneath the video. The document is also available on our Share Cloud Drive. Click the link below. This is our daily routine. It is very important for your children to follow a routine, especially the routine that they're used to at Little People Montessori. I'll start with the morning prayer. You will see there is a link of an example of the morning prayer. You may follow the prayer or you may make your own prayer. But this is an important part of the day. The school follows a brain gym and morning exercise routine. Brain gym is very important. It helps stimulate brain activity. These movements help with your child's ears, eyes, head, limbs, and all over body coordination. They assist with memory, concentration, coordination, their academics, organizational skills, and also relax and ground children. The exercises are daily exercises. We do floor exercises. We do ball exercises, balancing exercises, walking on the line exercises. Here is an example of some of the exercises. Follow the link. Parents, the video has a few examples of exercises. Please feel free to expand on these. There are so many different various types of exercises you can do. We like to have a ring time during the day where we sing educational songs and rhymes. We've put together a few for you, some examples that you can sing with your children. You can do the actions. We will be uploading some more onto the channel that you can enjoy with your children. Our themes for the next 2 weeks are autumn and Easter. Please follow the link for the Easter story. I will now be talking to you about the themes for the next 2 weeks. So this document is the April themes as part of our curriculum that your children would be working with at this time at school. Our themes for April, our first theme is autumn. These are our concepts: autumn in the garden, autumn weather, autumn clothing, autumn as a season, animals in autumn. The teachers will use these concepts to create their lesson plan for the various age groups. Remember, with different ages, we teach according to the age. We use our discretion when teaching. Obviously, the little ones, the 1 to 2 year olds, the 2 to 3 year olds, their language is still developing. Our expectation is age appropriate. When you are teaching, remember, repetition is vital throughout all the ages. Make sure the children sing the songs. Make sure you have conversation. We do conversational learning at school. Continue with this at home. Remember, Montessori is sensory-based learning. Visit the outside area, collect leaves. You can sort the leaves according to size and shape. Discuss the different textures of the leaves, the colors of the leaves. You can do art. You can do leaf rubbings, painting. There's so many different activities and exploration that you can do with your child to discuss this theme for the week. I will be posting some videos on some art activities that we would be doing at school. Feel free to explore this area. Children love to learn through art, to experience through their senses with the paints and different textures, etc. Some examples of autumn and how to talk about autumn in the garden, the changes in the garden. For example, the leaves changing color, falling off the trees. Why the leaves change color is because it's now getting colder, it's getting darker earlier. Therefore, the leaves stop making chlorophyll and they change color. Some trees stay evergreen, which means that they don't change. They have a waxy coat on their leaves, which keeps them nice and green. Autumn weather, getting colder. Autumn clothing, we now can't wear our shorts and t-shirts every day. Some days are cold. We need to wear a jacket or long pants or trousers. Autumn as a season, we move from summer to autumn, which moves us into winter. Animals in autumn, some animals hibernate, which means they go to sleep in a warm place for the winter. Some animals collect extra food and they rest also in their little houses for winter. Some animals migrate, which means they move to warmer climates so that they can survive. For example, birds tend to migrate. That is an example of some of the information about autumn for you to use for your discussion on autumn. We will now move on to our next theme, which is very relevant at this time, which is Easter. These are our concepts again, the meaning of Easter. Easter celebrations, Easter symbols, Easter eggs, also Easter in different cultures. Again, the teachers would use these concepts to structure their lesson plan. At home, remember, keep it fun. We do not expect you to suddenly become teachers, but these are just some guidelines as to what we're doing at school so that your children may continue with their learning. Outcomes for Easter, the Easter song. Again, I will be posting some examples of Easter songs. Discuss Easter as new life. There is a lovely Easter story that I will also send you the link to that your children can watch. And also, as part of the conversational learning and comprehension, you could talk to your children about what they learned from the Easter story that they watched. Or if you have a book to read, even better. I will also go through the art activities for Easter. We usually make an Easter basket. We make Easter cards. Use your imagination. Use what you have at home. Any old or items that you might want to have thrown away, you can use also. Remember, Easter should also be fun in the garden, sensory learning. Easter hunt, hiding the Easter eggs in the garden. This is also a lot of fun. These are some of the activities that your children do every day at school. I will be explaining to you what each one of these are and where to get the resources. Written work, worksheets, workbooks. You can do a Google search to find perceptual worksheets for your children to do. They do a coloring in page every day. We use a whole language approach. A whole language approach means that you discuss the picture with your child. You write the words, whatever is on the coloring page, whether it be a flower, a garden, a mountain, a hill. You write the words, and this helps the children to learn language. Tracing their name. How to teach your child to trace their name. There will be a YouTube video to show you how to do this. This is very important. Please follow the video. This is a daily task. We encourage you to do this every day with your child. Remember, for the little ones, it's also important. It's recognition and learning how to hold their pencil. The phonetic alphabet. Please remember, the phonetic alphabet is taught at school. We teach the children the sounds of the letters rather than the names of the letters. This will help them to read and to understand what they are reading. There will be a YouTube video to show you how to pronounce the sounds of the letters. For example, A for Annie Apple, B for Bouncy Ben. If you would like to teach the children the name of the letter, it's A is the name, A is the sound. In conclusion, the phonetic alphabet means the sound of the letter. We focus on the sounds. Obviously, the children need to learn the names of the letters, but we do focus on the sounds rather than the names to start. Montessori has a very important subject area called practical life. These activities are everyday activities, life skill activities. You have seen many of them in the classrooms. These are activities you can do at home with your children. Please go to the website. There are some lovely examples of what the children can do in terms of practical life. Mathematic activities, remember these are counting. Count with your children daily. You can count up to 100 if they are able, but at least up to 20. You can also use concrete activities, objects that they can count. We also encourage skip counting in 2s, in 5s, and 10s. Go to the website. You will now see some activities that are pre-maths activities and what you can use that you have at home. Have a look. There's some sorting. Puzzles and construction. This is a very important time of the day where children have a chance to build puzzles, to build construction. Construction is forming something out of blocks, out of different types of structures that they have to make on their own. This is a very important cognitive skill for children to create and to build. Please make sure that they are doing this at home also. And of course, helping around the home as they would help around the school. Clean up time, wash up time. This is also interlinked with some of the other activities like your practical life activities. Very important to include your children. This is important for building their confidence and also keeping them busy, building muscle strength, etc. Children love playing games, especially educational games where they're learning. They love to play games with mom and dad, with the caregivers. I will send you a link which will give you some wonderful activities and ideas to do together, to play together, and fun for learning also. Finally, some recommendations. Parents, please limit your child's screen time, watching television, playing on your cell phone, or playing on their tablets. This time is mindless time. It's not very healthy for children to spend long periods looking at screens. This time should be limited. Please be aware of your children's screen time. Bear in mind, they shouldn't be looking at a screen for more than 45 minutes at time for more than 2 times a day. So that means an hour and a half is a lot for a small child to be spending in front of a screen.